Okay, hi all, welcome again. So, in this video, I'll be covering my journey from IELTS to reaching Canada. I'm shooting this video very late. Since the time I reached here, I was not keeping well, but now I'm pretty good. Okay. Firstly, I have given my IELTS exam on in the month of March, that is 1st of March. I have given my IELTS, and I have received my visa confirmation 14th of December. And since then, I have started my preparations and everything. I booked my tickets for 7th of January. My semester was starting from 11th, somehow reached before 11th, and on 7th I booked my flight tickets. I have chosen Air India since during this time only Air India and Air Canada flights are working. My suggestion is, as soon as you receive your passport request, just make sure you are planning things accordingly, planning things very well, and just get adjusted with all the timelines, because the prices for airlines are pretty high during that time. And 7th, my flight was at 9 p.m. on 7th of January IST. I reached Canada. I landed here on 8th of January early in the morning, 8 p.m. EST, that is Eastern Standard Time. So I reached here on 8th, and again, I would like to thank Amit and Perneet for finding me a beautiful apartment over here in Toronto. I don't know, without them, without these guys, where I would be staying. So this apartment is really nice. It's very beautiful if I compare to. It's quite expensive for your quarantine period, but that's okay. That's the normal rate everywhere. It's going on. They somehow managed to find me a very beautiful apartment. And I have a separate room over here, and the room is quite big. I have a study table, bed, and television also. I'll just go back little, and I'll tell about the immigration process. When you reach, my journey was from Mumbai to Delhi and Delhi to Toronto. When I was boarding my flight from Mumbai, I got two boarding tickets. That is for Mumbai to Delhi and Delhi to Toronto. They allowed me 3 pieces of luggage of 23 kg. The third one was, it was coming in student offer. On the ticket, it was mentioned as 2 pieces of luggage is allowed. But if you request, if you tell them that you are traveling for the first time and you are a student, and if you show your offer letter, you get to carry one extra luggage of 23 kg. So there will be 3 pieces of 23 kg and 1 piece of approximately 8 kg cabin bag, which you get to carry with yourself, along with a backpack or handbag you're carrying. If you're carrying a laptop, that's great. I was pretty fortunate. They weighed my all the 3 luggages, and it was approximately 22 kg each. So I kept a buffer in case luggage अगर ज़्यादा होता है. So I didn't want to fall into everything कि सामान निकालो and then फिर से घर वालों को दो and again come back, and I just avoided all this. So because of this, I just kept 1 kg buffer in each bag, and I was fortunate enough कि वो मेरा केबिन बैग वेट नहीं हुआ. मैंने उसमें ऑफकोर्स एक्स्ट्रा लगेज थोड़ा लिया था. सो इट वॉज 9 kg, बट उन्होंने मुंबई एयरपोर्ट पर वेट नहीं हुआ वो. सो आई वॉज फॉर्चुनेट. आई वुड सजेस्ट यू गाइज कि you can carry, it's up to you. You can carry extra weight in your cabin bag. So it's up to you. It depends on airport to airport. Maybe Delhi airport पे they are weighing, but I'm not sure about other airports in India. But Mumbai में मेरा cabin luggage weight नहीं हुआ था. And then I boarded my flight around 9 p.m. So airline is decent, not very good, not very bad, but okay, it was okay, it was decent. And then I had a halt of 4 hours on Delhi airport. I met with like couple of my friends over there, and I met with a group of like 2 people, and we spent a really good time over there. So 4 घंटे निकल गए. And yes, when you reach Delhi airport, there will be an announcement that students who are traveling for the first time, or the students who are traveling to Toronto. So there's a special waiting area for them. And Delhi may there will be immigration, so they'll check all your documents. They will check your COVID report. And yes, Mumbai airport पे भी COVID report check किया था मेरा. So make sure you are carrying one, the hard copy, the original one, hard copy. And Mumbai airport pe, along with the COVID report, they will be requiring your college offer letter in case you're carrying extra luggage. And along with all the other documents, they will be needing your passport, original passport, airline ticket, student offer letter, and your timetable. They might require your timetable also, so make sure you're carrying a hard copy of your timetable. Also, don't forget to carry your fee receipt, the acknowledgement which you have got from your college. So make sure you're carrying one. They might ask, so last moment disturbance, to avoid the disturbance, just make sure you're keeping everything organized. And so these are the documents they asked me at the Mumbai airport. Then at the Delhi airport, they just asked for the COVID report and my college offer letter. That's it, nothing else. So after Delhi airport, my immigration was done, everything was set. Somehow they were not having space in the flight, so they took my cabin bag also in the check-in. So again, I was fortunate enough कि मेरे पास कुछ luggage नहीं था, just the backpack I was carrying. And I boarded the flight from Delhi at around 3:15 a.m. And the journey was very, very hectic, since it was the first time for me. I was traveling internationally for the first time, and that was a direct flight, so it took me around like 15 hours approximately to reach over there. The flight was late by 1 hour, but somehow they managed the time, and we managed to reach on time. So yeah, of course it was a very, very, very long journey. Jet lag tha, and the change of weather, everything came all at once. So after that, when I landed in Toronto, so वहाँ पे immigration हुआ, and make sure you are connecting as soon as you land. You are connecting to Pearson Airport Wi-Fi, so that's free, so you can connect that, and just open ArriveCan app. So that is very, very mandatory. वो नहीं हुआ तो they will it will cause a trouble, and they might be requiring some extra forms to fill up, and like काफी tedious हो जाएगा वो. So make sure you have ArriveCan app with you, the receipt number. And they'll check your ArriveCan app. So there are basically 2 rounds when you land in Toronto airport. So the first round of immigration, they will be asking about your course, and they might ask you where you are staying. मुझसे तो नहीं पूछा था. They just asked my college name, the course name, and my offer letter, and along with that, ArriveCan receipt. So along with all this, you will get one form. Flight may, you'll get one form. You have to fill that, and you have to submit that form at the end when you take an exit. So but you have to, at every step you have to show that form, so make sure you don't misplace it. So the first round was pretty easy, and it took around like 10 minutes to finish it up. After that, you'll be heading towards the another section. So in that section, your actually study permit and co-op work permit, if you have. So these 4 documents will be issued. Don't forget to ask your SIN number. If they're saying you have to apply it online, apply it ASAP, because it is taking a very long time to get your SIN number, and without that you cannot have you cannot visit bank, and there are like pretty much things to you won't be able to do without a SIN number. So just ask about that. For me, they told me you have to apply it online. So now it is taking a very long time to get one. And the second round, coming back, the second round, they asked me about my, again, offer letter, my fee receipt, my timetable, that's 3, and my that same form which I got in my which I filled in the flight, and passport. I think that's all. Didn't need my COVID report. No, the last I showed my COVID report was in Delhi. So these were all the documents which they asked me, and not much questions asked. They just asked me about my course and my college name, and yeah, there are a lot of people who were asked to, where you will stay, and my officer was very very nice, so she didn't trouble me much. And but I heard a lot of people, they were asked to tell about the, where you will be staying, who will be staying along with you, are you sharing a bathroom, or is it a separate one? So questions like that. So make sure you are carrying mandatory forms, a hard copy of mandatory forms from iCent. They might ask, they might not ask, so it's all up to them. But to be on the safer side, just carry all the documents, hard copies. Yeah, that's it. After the second round, in the second round, they issued me a study permit and a co-op work permit. So yeah, that's it. Then I took an exit. My cab was scheduled from the college, so I took an exit, and I scheduled for my cab in like another 5-10 minutes. I was heading towards my apartment. So the process was very very smooth, very nice. It took around like 20 to 25 minutes max to finish the immigration at Toronto. Apart from all this, yeah, I don't think I'm missing anything. So if I do, just if you have any questions, just connect with me. Let me know what else you want to know about the process, and if in any way I could help you guys, just get in touch, let me know. Yeah, today is my 7th day of quarantine. Next week I will be shifting to another apartment. And lastly, throughout all the process, I would like to thank Paneet and Amit for helping me in every way they could. From finding my apartment to documentation to with small stuff, with every information, with my packing. There are a lot of things which the guys have helped me, so very thank you to both of you. And yes, thank you Dishant for guiding me throughout the process regarding my setting up for the online lectures, for college stuff, for ArriveCAN, guiding me for ArriveCAN, guiding me for iCent. And you'll come across with many questions, many doubts during the process. So these guys are really helpful. You will find them available at all times. They're available 24/7. अगर एक नहीं हुआ तो दूसरा मिल जाएगा, but you will definitely find an answer to your question ASAP. So yeah, a very thank you to all of you, all three of you, Dishant, Amit and Paneet. Without you, I don't think I would be able to gather so much of information over here. And yes, make sure you apply for a SIM card online as soon as you reach here, but that again is taking time to get a new number for you. So the one is SIM number, the other one is your mobile number, the SIM card number. These both things are taking a very long time to reach. So yeah, all the best for your journey ahead. I hope you will have a good one, and do get in touch with me if you guys have any questions. Thank you very much. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for watching this, and thank you all three of you. Thank you guys. Hi all. Outside my building. It's very cold right now, so I'll just take you through my apartment. That's my building, 141 Downstairs, and you can have a look at the surrounding. Weather is very nice. It's very cold. is there are 20 floors.
Floor.
That's where is my apartment. That's my unit number 1516. I am on the 15th floor. That's my main door. Let's take a room tour now. That's the living area. Okay, here's the kitchen. We do have electric gas and oven over there. That's a fridge, microwave, and yeah, owner is providing some utensils. So if you are not carrying yours, you can use it. Outside the kitchen, there's a bathroom. That's the shower area. Besides the bathroom, there's a storage area where all the cleaning stuff is there. Okay, so now there are 2 rooms. This one is mine. Besides my room, there is our space where all the laundry stuff is there, and extra bed sheets, pillow, and everything. So that's the entrance to my room. The room is quite spacious and it's really beautiful. So that's bed, study table. Yeah, you can have a look at the view. That's the most beautiful part of the room. There's an extra mattress over here. The owner is gonna take it in like few days time. And yeah, here I have, that's the door to my room, and here there are 2 closets. You can keep your luggage, clothes and stuff over here. And that's the another one. There's a fan also in case you need to use it. Owner is also providing a towel and a bed sheet in case if you are not carrying yours, you can use it. Also there's a television over here. You can watch Netflix and YouTube. There's a Netflix, YouTube. So in your leisure time you can watch a movie and series and stuff. So yeah, it's quite decent. And yes, just a suggestion, if you are coming all the way from India, you can try this, or you can tell any of your friends to get these things from Indian store. You might not get in Sobeys or any other supermarket. So that's the ready meal. You get different types of rice and different types of sabzi. So yeah, you can try this, Gits and NPR. Also, I would recommend try this once. This is very nice. And yeah, for timing, you can order this, and yeah, you get rotis also. So you just have to heat it. You can cook it in microwave. So there's an instruction at the back. So yeah, you just have to immerse it in the bowl and just heat it. That's it. So it's very quick meal, but don't get stick to it every day since it's a processed food. So for the timing, you can give it a try. So you get a lachha paratha also. I personally recommend this. This is very delicious. And yeah, that's a dal paratha. That is a roti. Also, you can. The owner is also providing free groceries, so free delivery of groceries. So you can order vegetables and fruits or whatever you wish to. Also, you don't get this in Sobeys or any other supermarket, but you'll get it from Indian store. So if any of your family member or your friend stays here, so you can just tell them, they'll get it for you. Let me know if you guys want to know more about it. I'll leave my details at the end of the video. And yes, the owner is also providing hydro heat water and Wi-Fi, so you can get connected to Wi-Fi in your cell phones and you can use it for free. I got my SIM card delivered today and I choose Freedom over any other network. If you are planning to buy a device over here, so I think Freedom is the best. They have really good deals going on. And yeah, if you're struggling to get a SIM card, you can go to the website and there's an option you can connect with them via WhatsApp, email or live chat. So you can order the SIM from there. They'll send you some forms, you need to fill it. So you can get it for free. Once you get it, you just have to make a top up. So you can choose a plan and you can use the services. And yes, the payment is from credit card. If you don't have one, you can also pay from your friend's credit card as well. Lastly, many thanks to Parneet and Amit for finding me such a beautiful apartment. And it comes with all facilities. You have a Wi-Fi over here, electricity is covered, water and heat, everything is there. Electric gas, they do have electric gas. And you also get a free delivery for groceries. The owner is very nice. He he supports you in every way he could. And yeah, so you can also do laundry in the basement when you are about to finish with your quarantine period. So just in case, if you want to just do it once. I prefer to do it once because I am in my quarantine period and I don't want to bother the people over here staying over here. And yeah, the area is very nice. It is located in outskirts of Toronto, but it is not typically in the downtown. But yeah, we do have certain stores nearby. So there is a station like in 5 minutes walking distance. Or that's it. I haven't explored much, so cannot say about it more. So yeah, very thank you to Parneet and Amit. बहुत short span में ये घर मिला है मेरे को, and I'll much obliged to both of you. So if you guys haven't booked yours, please do contact him. I am leaving the contact details at the end of the video. Do call them, do text them. And if you're finding if you're struggling with finding an apartment over here in Toronto or anywhere in Canada, you can get in touch with them. And yeah, of course, they'll always be there for you. And yeah, if you want to know more about it, I will leave my details also. Just connect with me and ask me all the questions you have. I'm shooting this video very late since I was not keeping well when I reached here because of the change of weather. I was having cold and cough, so now I'm pretty good. So just make sure you get well adapted with the environment, and do carry your medicines from your country. So just take care of yourself, stay safe and stay home. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.